We are truly in the dead of winter, and you can tell by the bitter cold temperatures. You can tell by your skin being dry, itchy, and really just flaky and uncomfortable, right?
I know. So what can we do to keep our skin healthy, especially when it comes to our face? Certified skincare specialist Bonny Rollender joins us live here on Arc Maine to help us all out, and we need help. Everybody I talk to is either itchy or their face is dried up, and they're all complaining about the cold weather. First of all, what is the science behind why we get dried out, why we get itchy in the wintertime?
I'm so glad you asked me that. First of all, thank you for having me. So if we think about what is going on, we've had an exceptionally rough winter so far because it's been so cold and so dry. And what happens is we have what's called transepidermal water loss. So our skin barrier, we're going to talk a little bit about that. We have moisture, we're made up of water, and with the very dry air outside, it literally pulls the moisture out through our skin, and that's why it leaves our skin so dry.
So, when we think about the best thing to do for our skin and prevent, it getting dry, is it, drinking water? Is it things we should be putting in our body, or is it things we should be putting on our face, as far as treatments?
Yeah, so it's a combination of everything. So first of all, definitely drink a lot more water, because if you think about it, if the air is pulling all of this water out through our skin, we have to replenish that. But I think that I wanted to talk about something that's very undervalued in what we do for our skin, whether it's the summer, but mostly in the wintertime, is exfoliation. And it's very undervalued. We think about kind of way back when we used to use like the almond mixture or whatever and would exfoliate once a week. It's just not what we want to do, because it destroys, it really wreaks havoc on our skin barrier and makes it unhealthy. So think about a chemical exfoliant, adding that to your routine at the end of the day or twice a day that has a hydrating acid in it, like lactic acid. We have a product that's actually here called lactoceramide, and it provides ceramides as well as lactic acid to kind of do everything at the end of the day.
Can we avoid dry skin, or is it just inevitable?
It's inevitable.
Yeah.
It's inevitable. I mean, you're always going to have dry skin, but you can do things to make it feel better and to reduce the texture differences that you have if you compromise that skin barrier. And a little bit more around the science. So if you think of, the stratum corneum, which is the skin barrier, and we hear a lot about that in social media nowadays. And that's like it's made up of lipids and made up of fatty acids, and it's also made up of dry skin or dead skin cells. And if you have an overabundance of the dry skin cells, then your skin is compromised. I don't know if you've ever had this in the wintertime. You put your products on and they always used to work, and all of a sudden they don't work.
Yep, just happened to me.
Yes, it's because you have a layer that you need to get rid of. You really need to reduce that layer of dense skin cells. So exfoliating every day with something like a lactic acid allows you to do that, and then your products work better.
What do you think is the biggest mistake that you see people doing this time of year?
Well, I think it's really doing that mechanical exfoliation, because they don't realize the true damage they're doing to their skin, and then it offsets that imbalance.
Okay.
Yeah, not everyone can afford a facial. Some of the expensive lotions out there and creams. What can you do to maybe for yourself to help you from getting for healthy when it comes to your face?
Well, there are masks you can buy out there, which are really good, and you go to any of the local stores. You could probably even find things at the drugstore, but look for those exfoliating factors. Look for some of those acids in there, and then you can do that at home. Leave it on for 10 minutes, and then get into your regular moisturizing routine and that type of thing.
And when it comes to moisturizing, are there certain ingredients we should be looking for in those moisturizers?
Yes. So especially in the wintertime, think of ceramides, think of fatty acids, think of peptides, think of any of those ingredients that are going to help bolster that skin barrier and give you that extra oomph to kind of make the skin barrier stronger.
Talk about it, no matter if it's the spring, summer, fall, winter, whatever, how important it is to, you need your vitamin D, but how much sun should we really get, and how important sunblock is in sunscreen?
Well, I would say, especially in the winter, with the reflection off the snow as well as the sun coming down from above, make sure you're wearing an SPF still. A lot of people think in the winter they don't need to do that, but you do. And then, sorry, repeat that question again with the.
Yeah, how important it is.
Yeah.
You know, because so many people, they get carcinoma and some of the skin cancers out there.
Yeah, definitely. So still definitely do that. But what I would say too is that it's actually okay. We go into this kind of seasonal depression. It's also okay to get some sun. Don't forget about that. It's good to get like 10, 15 minutes of sun each day, but wear the SPF.
Maybe someone at home is thinking, maybe I can, splurge a little and do, a facial treatment. What should they be kind of considering?
Yes, so what I would say is if you are at a point in the winter, especially right now, where you're seeing blotchiness or breakouts or that type of thing, you've got something going on with your barrier. You may need a reset. And some of the things we do at our studio, for example, we do a hydrofacial, which is a way to exfoliate the outer skin and then really push in the hydration. So it's almost like a reset for your skin. And then you can go home, we can send you with products, and then you can go home and things are finally working again. But also chemical peels. People think that chemical peels are very drying, scary or drying, and they're not. The new formulations that are out there now are actually amazing for the skin.
10 seconds or less. We're running out of time. How important it is to wash your face every day and moisturize it?
Yes, every single day, morning and night, you want to do that. And use like a cleansing oil or something that's a little bit more gentle to your skin to cleanse.
Is there a website where people can find out more?
Yes, you can go to ritualist.com, and that's ritualist with a Y. There we are.
There it
and we also have an Instagram and Facebook site. You can find us there.
Awesome. All right, exfoliate, but not what you might think.
Twice a day?
And twice a day.
All right.
All right, my kids get at me all the time about doing
Some
that.
great advice.
Once
So
a day.
nice to meet you. Thank you.
Thanks for having me.